Hello dear friends, in this video we are going to know the details of a campaign Save Lakshadweep, which is a protest by the locals of the Lakshadweep island. In this contest we are going to know why there is a need for protest by the locals and what they are demanding for. Before that, we should have a basic idea about Lakshadweep Islands. Lakshadweep Islands are the smallest union territory of India. It is an archipelago consisting of 36 atolls of coral reefs, which means they have formed due to the coral activity of marine species. It is located in the Arabian Sea of Malabar coast. They altogether has an area of 32.62 square kilometers and has a population over 65,000. Here, the predominant language is Malayalam and the religion is Islam. Its capital is Kavaratti Island, which is the most developed among them. They are very important for India with respect to the tourism. Recently, Lakshadweep's administrator, Mr. Praful Patel, who was a former leader of BJP and also served as a Home Minister for Gujarat, has announced a set of new reforms which are made the locals to protest. In this contest, the focal point of the problem is Lakshadweep Development Authority Regulation 2021, which is simply stated as LDAR. It will give powers for the administrator to displace the locals from their own property for town planning and developmental activities, and also the prevention of antisocial activities simply called as PASA, which was introduced in the January 2021, gives the power to detain a person for 1 year without any public disclosure. This is also otherwise called as the Gunda Act. Along with these, there is another regulation in the form of prevention of consumption of beef by imposing ban on animal slaughter. Hence, non-vegetarian food of the midday meals have scrapped in the schools. The reforms also state that people with more than 2 children will not eligible for contesting in the Panchayat elections by the regulation of Lakshadweep Panchayat Regulation 2021. And meanwhile, the new reforms also introduced the liquor shops on the island to boost the tourism, which was so far restricted on the island, in the wake of majority Muslim population inhabiting the island. In all the above regulations, there are some negative aspects in view of local islanders. First of all, there is no need of widening of roads for town planning, as all the islands together forms only an area of 32.62 square kilometers only. The regulation will impact on the right to possession and the retain of islanders. And the second point is Panchayat regulation. There is only a decadal growth of 6% only. It is very less when compared to the national growth of population. So the native islanders questions why there is a curve on the population. Ban on the beef and introduction of liquor shops will hurt the people where majority are inhabitants of Muslims. And finally, Lakshadweep had a low crime rate and unrest. In this context, why there is a need for an act to detain the people without disclosure? These are all the questions in front of the government by native islanders and supporters of this campaign. So let's hope the government will come up with a feasible solution to safeguard the rights of the native islanders, but not giving up by the cost of development. See you in the next video.